Ever wondered why some car dealerships seem overstocked with certain models? In 2025, the auto industry is facing a surprising shift. Showrooms are filling up with vehicles that were once hot sellers, but now struggle to find buyers. What's causing this automotive upheaval? From changing consumer preferences to unexpected market trends, 15 specific models are feeling the heat. For savvy shoppers like you, this could mean incredible deals on brand new cars. Ready to discover which rides might be up for grabs at unbelievable prices? Let's explore this list of dealership dilemmas and uncover the potential steals waiting for you. Did you know that Jaguar's once proud XF is now gathering more dust than admirers in showrooms across the country? It's a stark contrast to when this British luxury sedan confidently challenged its German rivals. But the mighty XF has stumbled. The XF was Jaguar's answer to the BMW 5 Series and Mercedes E-Class. It had the looks, heritage, and that unmistakable Jaguar growl. But this big cat lost its roar, falling behind relentless German innovation. While BMW and Mercedes were pumping out cutting-edge tech and performance upgrades, the XF seemed stuck in the past. Buyers started noticing outdated infotainment systems and questionable build quality. One XF owner, Mark, shared his frustration. "I loved my XF at first, but after the third electrical issue in 6 months, I couldn't take it anymore." Stories like this became all too common, highlighting the reliability issues that plagued some models. The XF's struggle led to jaw-dropping depreciation. We're talking about luxury cars losing 60% of their value in just 3 years. It's not uncommon to see XFs that cost $60,000 new now sitting on lots for $25,000, a price that might make you think there's a typo. So, what's the real cost of owning this depreciating asset? You could drive home in a head-turner for the price of a well-equipped family sedan. But be warned, those potential savings might quickly evaporate if you're not prepared for the maintenance costs that come with an aging luxury vehicle. The XF's fall from grace is a cautionary tale in the cutthroat world of luxury sedans. Ever wondered why Lincoln Navigators are piling up at dealerships instead of cruising down streets? This flagship SUV's story is a cautionary tale of excess that's leaving buyers and dealers scratching their heads. Let's dive into why America's love affair with giant luxury SUVs is hitting the brakes. Over 8,700 Lincoln Navigators are currently sitting unsold across the country, a small city's worth of vehicles. It takes an average of 262 days to sell just one of these behemoths. That's more than 8 months of prime real estate on dealer lots. Why are these massive luxury machines struggling? For starters, that thirsty V6 engine averages just 16 miles per gallon. With fuel prices on the rise, owning a Navigator is becoming increasingly expensive. In an era where fuel efficiency is king, this gas-guzzling giant is quickly falling out of favor with eco-conscious buyers. But the Navigator's problems don't stop at the pump. Owners have reported a laundry list of mechanical issues. The air suspension system, meant to provide that smooth, luxurious ride, has left drivers bumping along. And transmission troubles have some owners wishing they'd stuck with their trusty old minivan. In today's market, the Navigator's sheer size is becoming a liability. Parking this 17-foot-long beast is a challenge, especially in urban areas where many luxury SUV buyers reside. With all these unsold Navigators, dealers are feeling the heat. They're offering significant discounts and incentives that would make even the most frugal shopper do a double take. But will it be enough to move these mammoths off the lots? Only time will tell. Ever wondered what happens when a brand known for rugged off-roaders tries to break into the ultra-luxury SUV market? Well, Jeep's Grand Wagoneer L is about to show us, and the results might shock you. This behemoth on wheels is Jeep's audacious attempt to conquer the high-end SUV segment, but it seems they've hit a few unexpected bumps along the way. Picture this, a Jeep with a 6-figure price tag. Sounds crazy, right? That's exactly what Jeep's betting on with the Grand Wagoneer L. But here's the kicker. Buyers aren't exactly lining up to shell out BMW money for a brand better known for mud-splattered adventures than red carpet arrivals. Despite its premium leather seats and wood trim, these luxury features fail to resonate with traditional Jeep enthusiasts or high-end SUV buyers. The Grand Wagoneer L is spending more time gathering dust than turning heads. With a market day supply of 257 days, these pricey Jeeps sit on dealer lots for over 8 months before finding a home. Production issues have only added to the struggles, with delays and quality control problems plaguing the model's launch. It's not just the price making buyers hesitate. This gas-guzzling giant is about as fuel-efficient as a monster truck, a tough sell when even luxury buyers are eyeing their carbon footprint. Reports of electrical and mechanical issues are also popping up, suggesting Jeep might have bitten off more than it could chew. The bottom line? Dealers are feeling the heat, with 1,134 units of the Grand Wagoneer L just sitting there, taking up valuable lot space. It's a classic case of a brand reaching for the stars, but forgetting to check if their ladder was long enough. Ever dreamed of owning a Mercedes-Benz? Well, the CLA might make you think twice. This entry-level luxury car is hiding a secret that's costing owners thousands. And it's not what you'd expect from a brand known for prestige. Mercedes-Benz introduced the CLA to attract younger buyers, but this budget-friendly Benz comes with some serious catches. Let's pop the hood on this so-called bargain and see what's really going on. First, those hidden costs are eye-watering. The average annual insurance cost for a CLA is $2,918, nearly $3,000 just to keep it insured. And that's just the start of the financial roller coaster. Many owners complain about cramped rear seats and a surprisingly stiff suspension, far from the smooth, refined ride you'd expect. The build quality issues are shocking, from rattling interior panels to misaligned body parts. It seems the CLA is teaching owners a tough lesson about the Mercedes brand. Maintenance costs? Brace yourself. You'll be shelling out big bucks compared to non-luxury alternatives. It's like paying caviar prices for a fast food experience. The total cost of ownership over 5 years, including depreciation, maintenance, and those sky-high insurance premiums, can leave you feeling like you've been taken for an expensive ride, and not in a good way. This affordable luxury car is tarnishing Mercedes-Benz's reputation for quality and prestige. With so many issues, the CLA might have you wishing you'd stuck with a more modest, non-luxury ride. It's an expensive lesson in why a premium badge doesn't always mean a premium experience. Ever wondered what happens when a car company's big electric dreams hit a power outage? Well, Volkswagen's ID.4 is teaching us exactly that. This was supposed to be the people's EV, the electric SUV that would have us all ditching our gas guzzlers. But something's gone seriously wrong, and now thousands of these high-tech rides are gathering more dust than miles. Let's plug into the shocking truth. The ID.4 isn't just struggling, it's flat-out stalling in showrooms. We're talking about a whopping 4,087 unsold units just sitting there, begging for buyers. That's enough to fill a small town's worth of driveways. And get this. The average ID.4 spends a mind-blowing 273 days on the lot before someone finally takes it home. That's like waiting for Christmas. 3 times over. So what's zapping buyer interest? Range anxiety is still a real mood killer for EV shoppers. The ID.4's battery life is falling short compared to its rivals, leaving potential owners worried about getting stranded. But that's not the only spark of trouble. Early adopters are reporting a seriously clunky infotainment system and more software bugs than a cheap motel. It's like Volkswagen forgot people actually need to use these things, not just look at them. These issues are sending shockwaves through Volkswagen. We're hearing whispers of plant shutdowns in Europe and a serious rethink of their electric future. It's starting to look less like a revolution and more like a very expensive lesson in what not to do in the EV market. Remember when the Chevy Bolt was the talk of the town? Well, folks, times have changed, and this once revolutionary EV is now collecting more dust than charge. The Bolt burst onto the scene as one of the first affordable long-range electric vehicles, promising a greener future for General Motors. But in the fast-paced world of EVs, yesterday's groundbreaker can quickly become today's clearance special. What happened? EV buyers demand more than just decent range. They want cutting-edge tech, lightning-fast charging, and that sleek car of the future look. The Bolt's starting to feel outdated compared to newer competitors offering features like advanced driver assistance systems and faster charging capabilities. The Bolt hit a major speed bump with serious battery recall issues. In 2020, GM recalled over 140,000 Bolts due to potential fire risks from defective battery cells. This sent consumer confidence plummeting, and suddenly, that shiny new Bolt didn't seem so appealing. Here's where things get interesting. GM's solution? They're discontinuing the Bolt entirely. But hold on to your charging cables, because this might be great news for bargain hunters. Dealers are scrambling to clear out their Bolt inventory. We're talking massive discounts. Some dealers are offering up to $10,000 off MSRP, with prices as low as $19,000 for base models. Some of these Bolts have been on dealer lots so long they might need a jump start before you drive off. But if you're willing to overlook the recall history and dated tech, you could snag an incredible deal on a long-range EV. Think luxury sedans are immune to the harsh realities of the auto market? Think again. The BMW 7 Series, once the crown jewel of German engineering, is now facing a crisis that would make even the most confident exec break out in a cold sweat. We're talking about a technological marvel that's become the ultimate dealership paperweight. How did BMW's flagship go from hero to zero? The numbers are truly mind-boggling. Over 3,207 Series sedans are currently gathering dust on dealer lots across the country. That's a staggering 305-day supply. If BMW stopped production today, it would take nearly a year to sell off existing inventory. But why is this happening? The latest 7 Series design is turning off buyers in droves. Those massive kidney grills, oversized headlights, and bulky proportions have even die-hard BMW fans cringing. It's like showing up to a black tie event wearing a neon tracksuit. Sure, it makes a statement, but is it the right one? Meanwhile, luxury SUVs are stealing the show. Customers want space, versatility, and that commanding view of the road. A low-slung sedan, no matter how plush, just isn't cutting it anymore. The market has shifted dramatically, leaving sedans like the 7 Series in the dust. And here's where it gets really ugly. Depreciation. These luxury barges are hemorrhaging value at an alarming rate. The gap between the 7 Series' sky-high MSRP and its real-world resale value is growing faster than a sinkhole in Florida. We're talking about a depreciation curve so steep it could give you vertigo. Remember when the Audi A7 was the coolest car on the road? Well, now it's giving dealers nightmares. This sleek sedan was supposed to be Audi's perfect blend of style and practicality, but it's quickly becoming a showroom dust collector. Even an $81,400 price tag can't save you from becoming yesterday's news in the cutthroat world of luxury cars. The A7's once innovative design has lost its luster. But that's not the worst part. Owners are reporting serious electrical issues, like infotainment system failures and random battery drains. Some A7s are even stalling unexpectedly in traffic, leaving drivers stranded and tarnishing Audi's reputation for reliability and luxury. The A7's air suspension system is proving to be a major headache. When these fancy features fail, repair bills can skyrocket. We're talking costs that'll make you wish you'd bought a fleet of economy cars instead. Let's talk about those maintenance costs. They're higher than a giraffe's neck compared to competitors. In today's economy, that's about as appealing as a root canal without anesthesia. Here's the kicker. Dealers are now sitting on a 243-day supply of these stylish money pits. It would take over 8 months to sell off all the A7s currently collecting dust on showroom floors. So, what does this mean for you, the savvy car buyer? If you've always dreamed of owning an A7, now might be your chance to score a deal. But before you rush out, ask yourself, are you ready to gamble on a car that's losing its edge faster than a dull knife? Think reliability guarantees sales? Think again. Toyota's flagship sedan, the Avalon, is about to shatter that assumption and change how you view the entire car market. This isn't just another struggling model. It's a seismic shift rocking the foundations of one of the world's most trusted automotive brands. Remember when the Toyota badge practically guaranteed success? Those days are gone, and the Avalon proves it. Despite being Toyota's largest and most luxurious sedan, packed with features, the Avalon struggles to find its place in today's market. Why? Young buyers dismiss it as their grandparents' car. They're looking for advanced infotainment systems, smartphone integration, and driver assistance features. Meanwhile, Toyota's SUVs are flying off lots, offering higher driving positions and versatile cargo space. The entire large sedan market is declining as buyers flock to SUVs and crossovers. Even Toyota's legendary reliability can't compete with these trends. It's a harsh reality check for a company built on giving people what they want. Here's where it gets interesting. Toyota is waving the white flag. They're discontinuing the Avalon in North America, signaling a massive strategy shift. Toyota is adapting to changing consumer preferences. This isn't just about one car model. It's a sign of a massive shift in the automotive industry. When even Toyota can't make a large sedan work, you know something big is happening. Experts say reliability alone isn't enough anymore. Buyers want features, technology, and fuel efficiency, and they're finding it in other vehicle types. Did you know Nissan's new Z sports car is struggling to gain traction in the market? Despite all the hype, production delays left potential buyers waiting, and many started looking elsewhere. But that's not the only issue plaguing this sleek machine. Critics have been quick to point out that the Z's platform feels outdated. While even budget cars now come packed with tech, the Z is lagging behind. It's like Nissan brought a flip phone to a smartphone party. The Z's pricing strategy is another stumbling block. It's too expensive to compete with cheaper alternatives, but it doesn't have the prestige to justify a premium price tag. This leaves the Z stuck in a no-man's land, struggling to find its place in the market. The numbers tell a shocking story. There are over 2,000 Nissan Z's sitting on dealer lots, with a 350-day supply. That means if Nissan stopped production today, it would take almost a year to sell off existing inventory. To make matters worse, Nissan's recent merger decision with Honda has thrown the future of their sports car lineup into question. Will the Z receive the updates it desperately needs? Or will it be left behind as the newly merged company focuses on other priorities? Ever wondered why that affordable luxury badge might cost you more in the long run? The Audi A3's story is about to shatter some premium illusions. Audi pitched the A3 as your ticket to the world of luxury cars without breaking the bank. But here's the truth. This entry-level Audi might be more of a financial burden than a bargain. For $40,000, you're getting less than you'd think. The A3's interior is cramped, and those premium features fall flat. The infotainment system feels outdated, the materials aren't as plush as expected, and the standard equipment list is disappointingly short. Performance enthusiasts, brace yourselves. The A3's drive is about as thrilling as watching paint dry. It's like Audi forgot to add any excitement to this sports sedan. Now let's talk numbers. Comparing total ownership costs, a well-equipped Honda Accord or Mazda 6 can save you thousands over 5 years. The A3's maintenance costs are sky-high, with owners shelling out luxury car money for repairs. But that's not all. The depreciation on this car is shocking. After just 3 years, an A3 can lose up to 45% of its value. That's steeper than a black diamond ski slope. Remember the Ford Edge? That mid-size crossover that used to be everywhere? Well, it's about to become a ghost in Ford's lineup. Once a popular choice for families and commuters alike, the Edge is now caught in a crossover conundrum that's leaving dealers scratching their heads. Ford's decision to discontinue the Edge is part of a bigger strategy to streamline their crossover offerings. But why axe a seemingly successful model? The answer lies in the increasingly crowded mid-size crossover market. The Edge is struggling to stand out, especially against heavy hitters like the Kia Telluride and Hyundai Palisade. These rivals are offering better features and more value. The Edge has fallen behind in crucial areas like fuel efficiency, advanced driver assistance, and connectivity options. Dealers are facing a real headache with unsold Edge inventory. Buyers are either gravitating towards newer, feature-packed crossovers or opting for smaller, more efficient options. The Edge is stuck in the middle, gathering dust on showroom floors. Ford's broader strategy shift focuses on electric vehicles and more distinctive SUV offerings. This leaves little room for the Edge, which lacks standout features in today's tech-savvy market. It's like bringing a flip phone to a smartphone convention. Ever heard of a minivan so unpopular, it's practically begging to be bought? Well, buckle up, because the Chrysler Voyager is taking us on a wild ride through automotive desperation. Chrysler thought they had a brilliant idea: create a budget-friendly minivan for cost-conscious families. But here's the kicker. They priced this value option at a whopping $47,000. That's Chrysler's idea of budget-friendly, folks. You might think this price tag comes with amazing features, right? Wrong. The Voyager's interior is about as exciting as watching paint dry. It's so dated, you might feel like you've stepped into a time machine set for 2010. When it comes to family-friendly amenities and modern tech, you'd have better luck finding a unicorn in your backyard. While competitors like Honda and Toyota are busy creating minivans that practically drive themselves, the Voyager is stuck in the slow lane. It's missing key features like adaptive cruise control and power sliding doors that families today expect. How bad is it? These vans are sitting on dealer lots for over 9 months. You could conceive and deliver a baby in less time. Dealers are offering discounts bigger than the Grand Canyon just to move them. But here's the real shocker. Chrysler seems to be in complete denial. While their dealers are drowning in unsold Voyagers, Chrysler's treating this model like an afterthought. Their strategy for the minivan segment remains unclear, leaving us wondering if they've already moved on to their next big idea. Let's hope it's better than this one. Ever wondered what happens when a luxury brand refuses to evolve? Enter the Infiniti QX80, a dinosaur in a world of sleek, efficient SUVs. This full-size luxury SUV was once Infiniti's pride and joy, but now it's become their biggest problem. Let's take a closer look at how this mammoth-sized vehicle is missing the mark in today's automotive landscape. The QX80 is massive in every sense: size, price tag, and fuel consumption. While competitors have embraced modern technology and design, the QX80 seems stuck in a time warp. It sports an outdated infotainment system and lacks many cutting-edge safety features. It's like Infiniti forgot to update their calendar. Let's talk about that fuel economy. At just 14 miles per gallon combined, the QX80 guzzles gas like there's no tomorrow. This means owners spend more time at the pump than they'd like. But that's not all. Maintenance costs are through the roof, with expensive repairs that'll have you questioning your life choices. The QX80's value is dropping faster than a lead balloon, losing a substantial portion shortly after purchase. It's like watching money evaporate before your eyes. As of 2025, dealerships across the country are watching these oversized relics collect dust on their lots. This inventory problem is part of Infiniti's broader struggles. As the brand's flagship, the QX80's outdated design and poor efficiency are dragging down Infiniti's entire lineup, contributing to their declining sales in the luxury segment. Ever wondered what happens when a luxury off-roader can't even conquer its own reliability issues? Enter the Land Rover Discovery, a vehicle that's gone from conquering mountains to becoming a mountain of problems for its owners. The Discovery was supposed to be Land Rover's crown jewel, blending opulent interiors with go-anywhere capabilities. But instead of ruling the roads, it's now ruling the repair shops. Consumer Reports gave the Discovery a shockingly low reliability score of 30 out of 100. Owners are reporting a slew of issues, with electrical problems like faulty infotainment systems and malfunctioning sensors, along with suspension failures causing premature wear on expensive components.